Hello, my dear friends. This is Voice of Story, and I'm Priya. Today's story: The Monk and the Cobra. Long time ago, in a village, the kids always took their cattle out into the meadows near the village for their daily grazing. This meadow was lined by a lot of trees, but there was this one big, huge banyan tree which nobody went near to. Can you guess why? Yes, it is because of this giant, huge cobra that lived under this big banyan tree. This cobra bit anyone that came even close to the shadow of the tree. One day, a monk was passing by this village and he was crossing the meadows. Looking at the huge banyan tree, he definitely wanted to rest there for a while and he started walking towards it. The kids who normally play around in the meadows, they saw this and came rushing up to him and said, "Mr. Monk, please do not go near that banyan tree. It's a very dangerous tree." And to this the monk said, "How could a tree be dangerous?" "Oh, that's because of this dangerous huge cobra that lives under the tree who bites everybody who even gets close to it." The monk was now curious. Yes, he wanted to go talk to this cobra and find out why he was scaring everybody. And that's what he did. These kids were shell shocked. Wow, this monk must be a very brave person. And they did watch the monk go up to the tree and start talking to Mr. Cobra. As the kids watched, Mr. Monk asked the cobra, "Why are you biting everybody that come near this tree?" And the cobra replied, "Well, isn't that what I'm supposed to do?" "Well, not really," replied the monk. "You could be kind to people, you know." Kind to people? How do I do that? Well, for starters, you could stop biting them. And that will stop scaring them from you, and maybe you will even make some friends. The cobra was surprised. He never thought of this idea. Well, he would like to have some friends. It's been pretty lonely around in this tree. And so he promised the monk that he will be nice to everybody who comes near the tree. And when the kids and the villagers heard of this news, they all wanted to test it. Yes, they all went up to the cobra, started pinching him, poking him. Some even took him by the tail, wheeled him up in the air, and put him on the floor. And the cobra, he did nothing. Yes, as he promised the monk, he did not scare anybody and he was kind to everybody and he did not protest anything that anybody did to him. This was going on for a while. And one day, this monk who was traveling was returning back through this village and decided to visit the cobra and see how he is doing now. And when he went over to the banyan tree, he was shocked. Yeah, the poor cobra was all curled up and lying there as if he is dead. Monk asked him, "What happened to you, cobra?" And the cobra slowly lifted up his head and said, "Oh, I don't know, I have been kind to everybody and I did not scare anybody as I promised to you. But they were all pinching and poking and pestering me all this while long and I just did not know what to do." And the monk said, "Oh, you should have protected yourself. Yes, you should stand up for yourself when somebody tries to hurt you." Now the cobra was completely confused. "Mr. Monk, you were the one who asked me not to bite anybody or scare anybody. How do I protect myself?" "Well, think," said the monk. And just a few moments later, the cobra realized, "Oh, yes, now I know what I can do to keep myself safe and still not bite people and scare them." "Ah, I'm happy you came up with that idea," said the monk and walked away. And that is how cobras hiss when somebody provokes him. And that's what he did to scare people away and protected himself, still remain nice to anybody that didn't bother him. Hope you like the story. Thank you. Bye.